Which sign means that there may be people walking along the road? 1, 2, 3, 4. You're about to go down a steep hill. What should you do to control the speed of your vehicle? 1. Select a high gear and use the brakes firmly. 2. Select a high gear and use the brakes carefully. 3. Select a low gear and use the brakes carefully. 4. Select a low gear and avoid using the brakes. Which document may the police ask you to produce after you've been involved in a collision? 1. Your theory test certificate. 2. Your driving license. 3. Your vehicle registration document. 4. Your vehicle service record. When should you flash your headlights at other road users? 1. When showing that you're about to turn. 2. When letting them know that you're there. 3. When telling them that you have right of way. 4. When showing that you're giving way. What's the legal minimum insurance cover you must have to drive on public roads? 1. Comprehensive. 2. Third party, fire and theft. 3. Personal injury cover. 4. Third party only. Why should you switch your headlights on when it first starts to get dark? 1. Because the street lights are lit too. To make your dials easier to see. 3. So that you blend in with other drivers. 4. So others can see you more easily. What does this sign mean? 1. Route for buses. 2. Route for trams. 3. Give way to trams. 4. Give way to buses. What does this sign mean? 1. Place of historical interest. 2. 6 roads converge. 3. Multi-exit roundabout. 4. Risk of ice. What does this sign mean? 1. Road liable to flooding. 2. Quayside or riverbank. 3. Uneven road surface. 4. Steep hill downwards. When should you leave a 2-second gap between your vehicle and the one in front? 1. When it's foggy. 2. When it's dry. 3. When it's raining. 4. When it's icy. When could the cost of your insurance be reduced? 1. When you're under 25 years old. 2. When you complete the Pass Plus scheme. 3. When you pass the driving test first time. 4. When you don't wear glasses. You've just passed your driving test. How can you reduce your risk of being involved in a collision? 1. By never going over 40 miles per hour. 2. By staying in the left-hand lane on all roads. 3. By always staying close to the vehicle in front. 4. By taking further training. What should you do if the left-hand pavement is closed due to street repairs? 1. Watch out for pedestrians walking in the road. 2. Speed up to get past the roadworks more quickly. 3. Use your right-hand mirror more often. 4. Position close to the left-hand curb. Who's responsible for making sure that a vehicle isn't overloaded? 1. The licensing authority. 2. The driver of the vehicle. 3. The owner of the items being carried. 4. The person who loaded the vehicle. What style of driving causes increased risk to everyone? 1. Competitive. 2. Considerate. 3. Responsible. 4. Defensive. Which instrument panel warning light would show that headlights are on main beam? 1. 2. 3. 4. You're driving in traffic at the speed limit for the road. What should you do if the driver behind is trying to overtake? 1. Keep a steady course and allow the driver behind to overtake. 2. Wave the driver behind to overtake when it's safe. 3. Accelerate to get away from the driver behind. 4. Move closer to the car ahead, so the driver behind has no room to overtake. What color are the reflective studs along the left-hand edge of the motorway? 1. Red. 2. Amber. 3. White. 4. Green. What must you do when you're overtaking a car at night? 1. Select a higher gear. 2. Flash your headlights before overtaking. 3. Switch your headlights to main beam before overtaking. 4. Make sure you don't dazzle other road users. You're the first person to arrive at an incident where people are badly injured. You've switched on your hazard warning lights and checked all engines are stopped. What else should you do? 1. Stop other cars and ask the drivers for help. 2. Make sure that an ambulance has been called. 3. Move the people who are injured clear of their vehicles. 4. Try and get people who are injured to drink something. What does this sign mean? 1. Wait at the crossroads. 2. Give way to farm vehicles. 3. Give way to trams. 4. Wait at the barriers. You're waiting to come out of a side road. Why should you look carefully for motorcycles? 1. Police patrols often use motorcycles. 2. Motorcycles can easily be hidden behind obstructions. 3. Motorcycles are usually faster than cars. 4. Motorcycles have right-of-way. You want to put a rear-facing baby seat on the front passenger seat. What must you do if the passenger seat is protected by a frontal airbag? 1. Ask a passenger to hold the baby. 2. Turn the seat to face sideways. 3. Put the child in an adult seat belt. 4. Deactivate the airbag. You're parked on the road at night. When must you use parking lights? 1. When you're near a bus stop. 2. When there are continuous white lines in the middle of the road. 3. When you're facing oncoming traffic. 4. When the speed limit exceeds 30 miles per hour. What should you do if you see a large box fall from a lorry onto the motorway? 1. Stop close to the box until the police arrive. 2. Catch up with the lorry and try to get the driver's attention. 3. Go to the next emergency telephone and report the hazard. 4. Pull over to the hard shoulder, then remove the box. What's the purpose of a catalytic converter? 1. To reduce the risk of fire. 2. To reduce engine wear. 3. To reduce harmful exhaust gases. 4. To reduce fuel consumption. You've just gone through flood water. What should you do to make sure your brakes are working properly? 1. Stop for at least an hour to allow them time to dry. 2. Avoid using the brakes at all for a few miles. 3. Go slowly while gently applying the brakes. 4. Accelerate and keep to a high speed for a short time. How would age affect an older person's driving ability? 1. They won't signal at junctions. 2. They won't be able to obtain car insurance. 3. They'll take longer to react to hazards. 4. They'll need glasses to read road signs. How can you use your vehicle's engine as a brake? 1. By changing to a lower gear. 2. By selecting neutral gear. 3. By changing to a higher gear. 4. By selecting reverse gear. Why is it particularly important to check your vehicle before making a long motorway journey? 1. You'll have to do more harsh braking on motorways. 2. The road surface will wear down the tires faster. 3. Motorway services areas don't deal with breakdowns. 4. Continuous high speeds increase the risk of your vehicle breaking down. When may you drive without wearing your seatbelt? 1. When you're moving off on a hill. 2. When you're driving slowly in queuing traffic. 3. When you're carrying out a maneuver that includes reversing. 4. When you're testing your brakes. How will a roof rack affect your car? 1. Fuel consumption will increase. 2. The car will accelerate faster. 3. There will be less wind noise. 4. The engine will use more oil. What does the solid white line at the side of the road indicate? 1. Edge of the carriageway. 2. Footpath on the left. 3. Traffic lights ahead. 4. Cycle path. What does this sign mean? 1. With flow bus and cycle lane. 2. No waiting for buses and cycles. 3. No buses and cycles allowed. 4. Contraflow bus and cycle lane. What should you do if your vehicle catches fire while you're driving through a tunnel? 1. Leave it where it is, with the engine running. 2. Pull up, then walk to an emergency telephone. 3. Drive it out of the tunnel if it's safe to do so. 4. Park it away from the carriageway. You're following a slower moving vehicle. What should you do if there's a junction just ahead on the right? 1. Accelerate quickly to overtake before reaching the junction. 2. Overtake after checking your mirrors and signaling. 3. Only consider overtaking when you're past the junction. 4. Slow down and prepare to overtake on the left. What should you do immediately after joining a motorway? 1. Position your vehicle in the center lane. 2. Stay in the left-hand lane. 3. Try to overtake. 4. Readjust your mirrors. You're about to overtake a cyclist. Why should you leave them as much room as you would give to a car? 1. The cyclist might speed up. 2. The cyclist might be unsettled if you pass too near them. 3. The cyclist might have to make a left turn. 4. The cyclist might get off their bicycle. What should you do if you're driving on a motorway and you miss the exit that you wanted to take? 1. Make a U-turn at the next gap in the central reservation. 2. Carefully reverse in the left-hand lane. 3. Carefully reverse along the hard shoulder. 4. Carry on to the next exit. What requires extra care when you're driving or riding in windy conditions? 1. Passing pedal cyclists. 2. Using the brakes. 3. Turning into a narrow road. 4. Moving off on a hill. What's the purpose of road humps, chicanes and narrowings? 1. To increase traffic speed. 2. To reduce traffic speed. 3. To separate lanes of traffic. 4. To allow pedestrians to cross. You're waiting in a traffic queue at night. How can you avoid dazzling drivers behind you? 1. Keep your foot on the foot brake. 2. Balance the clutch with the accelerator. 3. Use the parking brake and foot brake together. 4. Use the parking brake and release the foot brake. Which sign shows that you're entering a one-way system? 1, 2, 3, 4. What should you do when you're approaching roadworks on a motorway? 1. Stay very close to the vehicle in front. 2. Always use the hard shoulder. 3. Obey the speed limit. 4. Speed up to clear the area quickly. You're waiting to emerge at a junction. Your view is restricted by parked vehicles. What can help you to see traffic on the road you're joining? 1. Checking for traffic in your interior mirror. 2. Making eye contact with other road users. 3. Looking for traffic behind you. 4. Reflections of traffic in windows. What does a red traffic light mean? 1. Proceed with care. 2. You should stop unless turning left. 3. Stop, if you're able to brake safely. 4. You must stop and wait behind the stop line. You're carrying two 13-year-old children and their parents in your car. Who's responsible for seeing that the children wear seat belts? 1. The children's parents. 2. The front seat passenger. 3. The children. 4. You, the driver. Why should you never wave people across at pedestrian crossings? 1. They may not be ready to cross. 2. It's safer for you to carry on. 3. Another vehicle may be coming. 4. They may not be looking. What does the term blind spot mean? 1. An area not visible to the driver. 2. An area covered by your right-hand mirror. 3. An area covered by your left-hand mirror. 4. An area not covered by your headlights. In order to supervise a learner driver, you need to have held a full driving license for the same category of vehicle for at least 3 years. What other requirement must you meet? 1. To be at least 21 years old. 2. To have a car with dual controls. 3. To be an approved driving instructor. 4. To hold an advanced driving certificate.